Of course, it's difficult when the last part and most important part of the season you have injuries, but I think it's not time to thinking about this situation. It's time to thinking about in all the teams are ready to help the team. Sometimes some players play in different positions. Sometimes players out of the squad now inside the squad. Some players they are not playing the lineup now, playing the lineup, and exists a lot of reasons. Good because some players wants to help the team is the most important.
Yeah.
For me, until the last moment, it's necessary to trust in this team. Why? Because everybody knows this squad, these players are fighting all the season until the last moment. In this case, I think it's our job, like head coach, coaching staff, and supporters, to trust in this team, to trust 100% in all the players, because it's incredible. They are working until the last second, every game, every training session. Sometimes unlucky, sometimes because the keeper of the opponent is good reactions. Sometimes, like for example, in case against Odisha, the performance of Hector Rodas, the center back of Odisha, was incredible. Sometimes unlucky, sometimes because the opponents in the last moment of the reaction was good. Yeah. But repeat, for me, the problem is when the team have not clear chances, or when the team is now, for me, is when you have 6-7 shoots on target. For me, it's because this is not a problem. Okay, we need to improve, but this is not a big problem. Now it's okay. In case of Willie, it's difficult because sometimes it's the hamstring area. Also, is the reason why, for example, Roy can play only 30 minutes, 40 minutes, step and step. Also with Cal. But for example, in case Sundays, no, Sandy is improving a lot. In 2 weeks, wow, it's top. Of course, he's very tired because when play a lot of games after 6-7 months is normal. The body's not ready, but his mentality is incredible. All the time explain the same. He's like Superman. He's working hard in the training sessions, and then in the games he's pushed himself all the time. Now, to be honest, repeat the same. Our target is tomorrow against Bengaluru. Try to get 3 points. That's all. Don't think in so much in extra things. For us, also sometimes I'm talking the same. Focus in Bengaluru, and then the 9. Forget about what happened against the different teams, or what happened, the results or the scores. Now, forget it. The most important is our focus. It's very important thinking for our future of this club and this team. Only thinking in our team, because if you lose energy in the results or the extra problems in other teams, you lose your energy in your team. I hope in this case, I think for the ESL will be a great game. No, imagine if the last game you have final, no. But to be honest, I think it's unnecessary to talk about this now. To be honest, it's necessary. Win against Bengaluru, win against Chennai. Yeah, then we'll see what happens. You know, but of course, for me, it's good if in the last game we have one chance to be on top of the table, no? But Bengaluru and Chennai, this is the realistic moment for us. Some goals, 19% of the goals is for just one detail. It's of course need to change these details, but this is the reason why it's necessary the training sessions. In our case, also a lot of teams, we have no time for training session. If you have not have training session, it's impossible to improve in these details, you know, because at the end you are play, recovery. Yeah. This is the reason. But for me, these details can change when you have pre-season, when you have time to training session. okay, I think it's stay calm and thinking about thinking more in attack. Maybe we have 2 goals, 3 goals. Maybe it's difficult to lose. Maybe draw, but no lose. Yeah. And then in this case, I prefer to put focus in attack than defense. This is the reason for the Roy Krishna. Roy Krishna, I think it's has COVID, then injury in his hamstring. It's normal, the relation injury with COVID. Okay, a lot of players. But maybe the supporters don't know about his job behind of the team. Roy Krishna, every training session, when he was injured, when he was with COVID, when he was out of the team, he support the players. He was very close, like a captain, and to motivate the teammates, all the time support them, all the time was try to work with the team. Sometimes was our decision, the coaching staff, to say, Roy, keep calm, it's better no play, it's better no training, it's better. This is the reason. Yeah. But for me, it's time to tell for everybody the maybe in front of the television, Roy Krishna is not the best performance in this season, but behind, top mundial. It's the maximum. Yeah, this is the reason for me it's necessary sometimes to talk about the players when they are not in good performance, but his attitude is like this.
Yeah.
Bravo. To be honest, okay, maybe we talk about the first yellow card. I'm disappointed about this decision. The second, of course, is a yellow card, but because we have no success about the pass and then the pressing was not good. But okay, this is a decision of the referee. We respect the decision of the referee. All the time explain the same. For me, the most important is the referees protect the players. This is why I'm so scared, because we had some injuries because they don't protect the players, But in case of the yellow cards about Roy Krishna, it's a decision of the referees. We respect this and okay, accept because it's part of the football. That's all. Yeah, this is normal set pieces you need to work when you have time to prepare, to talk, to practice. To be honest, I've not practiced about a lot of set pieces. Some details, of course, but we have no time to work a lot of time. Why? The reason is because if you have 1 hour, 2 hours of the training, in this moment it's better to work, focus in the recovery, to work, focus about tactical details. At the end, you are not so working a lot in set pieces because firstly, the mentality of the players, they are not ready to learn, to understand. The players now need rest, play, need rest, and of course, thinking about the days of the finish the bio bubble,
Yeah.
Of course, no goals, but the game of Kian against Hyderabad, when won 2-1, the game of Kian was amazing. He attacked the free space, he created spaces, he at the end Liston attack, and also Manbir. If you remember, Manbir and Liston had 2-3 chances for the movement of the Kian. It was amazing. Against Kerala, for example, was a little problem because never fixed the center back of the Kerala, but it's normal because maybe in this moment we play 3-2. In this moment he doesn't understand about the moment. But for example, against the last game against Odisha, 2 opportunities of Manbir was for the big clear action. He attacked the free space. Okay, sometimes it's not necessary to talk about the goals, but the minutes of Kian in the pitch, wow, top, high performance, because it's a substitution and really held the team.
Yeah,
this is very good. If you are talking about goals, okay, maybe no, but about the accuracy pass, the success of the action was incredible, very good. I'm very, very, very happy about Kiana, about Abhishek. These players, for me, they have a good performance. Of course, it's the moment to try to find the moment, like in case of Gil, Sahil, Vidya, Rana, is that try to find the best moment to help him, because in this moment it's different, it's not necessary to help the team, maybe it's the team to help them, but amazing to work with these players is amazing. These players are out of the squad or in substitutions a lot of time. It's a good player. Maybe he's the best top 5 players here in India, local players. He has a lot of experience. I know it's necessary to take control about him because he knows a lot about the moments of the attack. He control. I think for Chitri, for everybody, is necessary to put attention because the performance, the Chitri all the season is very good. And also, I think it's one detail. He's very professional. He's fighting 90 minutes. It's very important. Normal, the performance of the players is 2-3 games good, 1 game more or less, then 2 games good. Chitri, for me, the success of the career of Chitri is because every season, every game is in high level, This is very important to know. The most important point is Bengaluru has big clear plan about attack and what defense. In attack with Clayton Silva, Chitri, they have controlled the space. They attack this space very, very good. At the end, if you watch the games all the season, he continued in the same plan. And my point of view is good plan because it's be clear. And in defense is good because everybody's working. Everybody's working in press. Everybody's working in close, and the timings is good. It's not like 2 teams, and 3-4 players press, 3-4 players. No. All the team is ready to go press. All the team is ready to close, line the pass. I think this is both points are very important. Of course, set pieces. Clayton, Chitri, you have chances for set pieces.